Let's enjoy chest radiographs with Dr. Y. Session 6, Silhouette Sign in Chest Radiographs. Review of Session 5. First question. What is the mark band effect of left lower lesion? The answer is piece of cake? Sure, it'll be a piece of cake for you. This is the axial CT for the chest radiograph of left lower lesion, and this will show you the answer. Yes, negative mark band. It is pleural lipoma. And the chest radiograph also shows the sign of pleural extrapleural sign. Review of session 5. Question number 2. What is the left lower lesion? What is the mark band effect, and what is the imagination of the shape of this lesion in your mind? The answer is piece of cake too. How about these axial CT image findings? Was it matched with your idea? The answer is positive mark band, curved, concave, high-density loculated effusion. This is an opposite of the question number 1. Silhouette is defined in Wikipedia like this: the image of a person, animal, object, or scene represented as a solid shape of a single color, usually black, with its edges matching the outline of the subject. But I would say simply, but not perfectly, black shadow with white background. Have you ever seen this book, or have you ever read this book named Chest Röntgenology, written by Dr. Benjamin Felsen? This is a classic book about chest radiograph and still fantastic, wonderful book. This is session 6 about silhouette sign. Dr. Felsen described the silhouette sign in his book like this. The silhouette sign is based on the premise that an interthoracic radiopacity, if in anatomic contact with the border of the heart or aorta, will obscure that border. What are the different findings of these two films? These two images are telling us all about silhouette sign. If we closely and slowly investigate the nature of these findings, we will become the master of the silhouette sign. Let's have a closer look. These two images have in common two things: middle lung zone consolidation and air bronchograms here. And here, consolidation and many bronchograms. And let's begin from the left images. Where is the heart border? Right heart border, right atrial border. Yes, obliterated. What about this line? What is this line represent for? Yes, there is minor fissure. Let's come back to the right images. How about the right heart border, right atrial border? Is it obscured or safe? Yes, it is clear here. This is the right heart border. And what about the minor fissure? No consolidation below. These findings are difference of silhouette sign positive and negative. Let's summarize. Left film was right middle up and silhouette sign positive. Right atrial, heart border was not seen, and minor fissure was clearly seen. And right side image, right film was actually right lower lobe lesion. Silhouette sign negative. Why? Because right heart border was seen. Actually right atrial border. And minor fissure was not contrasted with consolidation. So your conclusion is contact, which means border obliteration, means silhouette sign positive. That means that lesion was right middle lobe. Actually, not lateral segment, but medial segment of right middle lobe. If this is your conclusion, I can agree with you more. Let's see the lateral film of the first case. Left side film, right middle lobe lesion, silhouette positive lesion. Yes, if we see the lateral film, we naturally understand that's middle lobe. So simple. How about the lateral film of the second case? Where is middle lobe? Nothing happened to middle lobe. Yes, retrocardiac triangle is not black, it's very white with air bronchogram. That means this is lower lobe lesion below the major fissure. Yes, this is silhouette negative right lower lobe consolidation. Let's think about the large mass in the left side. Which lobe is this? What about silhouette sign? Positive? Negative? And how about Mach band sign? This is CT axial contrast enhanced image. Relatively easy after understanding of right middle lobe and right lower lobe. Right? Yes, left lower lobe mass. Not in contact with left heart. Not in contact with aorta. And that means there is posterior lesion, posterior mass, silhouette negative, and also Mach band negative effect. What about this image of anterior mediastinal mass? We are familiar with this film. Yes, silhouette negative, because anterior mediastinal mass is not in contact with hilar vessels, so hilum and mass is separated. That is silhouette negative, and the mass margin is Mach negative. And also, I'll explain later. That is hilum overlay sign. Let's contemplate about this lesion in the right middle lung zone. Consolidation and air bronchogram. This should be minor fissure. This should be right atrium, right heart border. What happened? Let's contemplate about this lesion. Let's look at the answer from the actual CT lung window setting images. This is middle lobe, medial segment bronchus, lateral segment bronchus. This is all middle lobe. Yes, middle lobe has two segments. Medial segment is in contact with heart, and lateral segment is in contact with upper portion minor fissure. So it is clear here, right middle lobe lesion, but not in medial segment, only in lateral segment. That's interesting. This case is more interesting than the previous one. This is my right middle lung field consolidation. Minor fissure is okay, right heart border is okay, and in the lateral film, surely this is in middle. What happened? Yes, if we see the CT XR image with a lung setting, this consolidation is only in the small portion part of medial segment, not whole portion of medial segment, right? It's more interesting than before. Now session 6 is all closed and we became the master of silhouette sign, right? Okay, very good. This case is the answer for the quiz 5. In this actual enhanced CT, we see this vascular line. This is left superior intercostal vein and we call it on the chest radiograph as aortic nipple. Was your correct answer? This is the quiz for session 7. これは何ですか? Like, subscribe will be a big support to me. Thank you very much.